Well, the Jacksonville Jaguars made their off-season quarterback accusation or
Guilty.
acquisitions. And we know that Nick Foles is the man here. Lauren Rue, Frangie, Hays Carlyon. The ultimate question of the day, though, as we get closer to the draft, if Dwayne Haskins, who I know, were you driving the Dwayne train, or was that Lauren Brooks?
Well, it was kind of both of us.
Okay, both of you.
But Brooks is certainly the captain.
Absolutely. If Dwayne Haskins happens to be there at 7, do you see any reason as to why the Jaguars should take him there?
I don't. I love Dwayne Haskins as a player, and I think he's going to be a great pro. But I think with where this franchise is right now, they've invested in Nick Foles. He's going to be the starting quarterback for the next 2 years. That's what his contract clearly tells us. And I think they just can't invest the 7th pick in a guy that's going to sit behind him for 2 years. So as much as I love Dwayne Haskins, I think the Jaguars are sitting out on the quarterback derby until 2021 at the earliest.
I certainly don't think you take Haskins at 7. I agree with Hays on that. They made their commitment to quarterbacking in the next year or two by signing Nick Foles and paying them the money they did. You don't use 7 overall for a guy that's not going to play. Having said that, I'm not sure they're out of the quarterback derby. Do I think they're going to take Haskins or Murray, or for that matter, Locke or Jones? No. But I do think they're going to take a quarterback in this draft. I think at some point you need to be fortified at that position. I don't think Kessler's a great backup. I'm not sure they're done at quarterback, but I don't think it's Haskins.
All things being equal, wouldn't it be amazing, though, if they somehow pulled off the backup being Dwayne Haskins, and given the right situation, if Foles goes down or if Foles doesn't work out, and you have at least a year for Dwayne Haskins to sit behind him, work with John DeFilippo. I mean, pipe dreams more than likely, but could you see a scenario where Dwayne Haskins falls to the 2nd round?
Even then, I think they've got too many holes, Lauren, to use a 1st or 2nd round pick on a player who's not going to play. Where this team is, there's holes at tight end, there's holes at offensive line, there's still, I think, holes at running back and backup receiver. So I don't think they can do it. 3rd round, I don't think they can do it. Get to Saturday, I think they can take a quarterback.
So you're telling me it's Cody Kessler or bust in terms of a backup?
It might be, and hey, he makes under $1 million, so you gotta like
Nobody
that when
loves
it comes to Cody
like
Kessler. He is
Hays Carlyon does.
economical. I think the only way it could happen is, let's say Washington gives Tom Coughlin a call and says, hey, we want to come up from 15 to 7 to take Drew Lock. So let's say the Jaguars move down to 15, and in the process of doing that, let's say they do pick up an extra 2nd, an extra 3rd, and let's say that they really do like Haskins. At that point, maybe they would consider it because they can still fill needs with the 2 second rounders and now 3 third rounders that Washington would give them in that kind of a deal. So maybe that's where a scenario comes in, but the Jaguars have never been able to get anybody to really want to trade up. They always seem to be in the bad spot of the draft, and I think that's where they are this year at 7. I think they're going to stay put.
All right, well, we'll see in just a matter of weeks where the Jaguars go with that number 7 pick. Thanks, guys.